All right, the title of this next section is Elevate Your Identity. This is a somatic experience. We'll first go through a somatic exercise that we will do, so some movement, so make sure you have a little bit of space around you. And then we will move into the painting part and paint the energy onto the canvas as a thin wash kind of glaze over the canvas that we have brought in through this somatic experience. So this wash glaze that we're going to put on the canvas is going to be like a blue, a violet, purple, somewhere in that range. And we'll paint the glaze over big areas of the canvas, but we still want to leave some areas to come through. So you still want to be able to see some of the lines, shapes, kind of things going on underneath. So you might end up painting just certain areas. We'll get more into that when we get to that step. So you'll leave some areas maybe peeking through, and then have areas that the glaze covers, but you can still see the lines and shapes and that kind of thing. All right. What this will do is kind of just tint the canvas, and it makes it all cohesive, kind of brings everything together. And so yeah, the painting step, it's really about infusing that energy, right? So all the energy that we're about to bring in, and infusing that into the painting and into your story, kind of bringing that empowerment and love energy in. So let us move into the somatic experience, and then we will bring that energy into the painting. All right, one of my mentors, her name's Aquara, I had learned this from her, so I have adapted it, kind of changed some things, but she describes this process that I'm going to walk you through as like a deep meaning of, what did she say? It says, I put that she describes the deep meaning of the practice exquisitely is what I wrote down, because she does. She really goes into the really deepness of it. So I don't know that I can speak the same things that she does, but I want to bring in that essence and really the feeling that she brought to going through the practice, because she went through very specific movements, which we will pretty much mimic, and she went through some specific, I want to say almost like chants that she did, and we'll do kind of more of like a humming, and I have a poem that I've written. So I've adapted it here, so it's a bit different than what she presented, but I think we'll bring in the same kind of loving, empowering energy. So this is a practice of connecting with your beautiful body, soul, and the divine. And so I ask that you'll just please use what resonates with you. So if I speak of God or the universe, whatever feels right to you and resonates with you, take that in. So I might say God, I might say higher power, the universe, energy, the divine. So all of that I've kind of encompassed into the same. We are bringing in an energy of love and regalness, kind of royal, like we are queens and kings within our own worlds. And so we're going to bring in that kind of empowering energy. And that's what this process is going to be a lot about. So we're going to start with rubbing our hands together. And you can do this either seated on the floor with a pillow underneath you. So it's cushioned, and you can just really relax and ground into this moment. I am standing. You can do it standing. That is totally up to you. All right, so I'm rubbing my hands together. You'll rub your hands together. You're going to create some warmth. And then I want you to just kind of feel, when you have your hands a little bit apart, imagine this swirling ball of energy. And notice if you can feel that kind of pressure. So if you press and you feel it getting more tense, there's this tension, in between, and feel how far out you can go and still feel that energy. And like when you push, that you can feel the energy kind of push back. So you can kind of play around with this little energy ball. All right. I want you to breathe. Just take a few deep breaths. And then when you exhale, you can add a hum to it. So that humming that you do will help relax the nervous system. I've talked about different breath work previous sessions, previous videos. And if you remember when I've mentioned, take longer out breaths than the in breath. So you can take a deep in breath, but then the exhale, let it be long and slow. And when you hum or do like the dragon breath, anything like that, what it does is it helps you also slow that out breath down and really relax yourself into the moment. All right. I want you to imagine clearing away the stresses, all the stressors, all the unwanted energy that's around you. We all deal with something. We all deal with different stressors that come up in life. Small ones, big ones. Sometimes they can be very overwhelming. Know that you have made it through your toughest times. You are here right now. So anything that you've gone through in the past has helped you, and you have gotten through those moments, and you are here. All right, so imagine clearing away those stressors, those unwanted energy around you. And as we go through the movement, imagine your arms. I'll explain it better as I'm doing it. As we're doing this, imagine that you're clearing away those stressors and that negative energy. Okay? And your arms might get tired. And if they do, I will encourage you, if it's just like a tiredness, keep pushing yourself through it. Okay? Imagine that kind of little bit of burning sensation in the arms is kind of burning off those negative energies from you. Now, if you feel actual pain, please stop. I don't want anyone to experience pain. If it's just a little discomfort, a little bit of burning in the arms, try to push through it. We'll do it for about 3 minutes, give or take. And so during that process, just know that, okay, my arms are getting a little tired, but just try to stay focused through it. And what you'll do, and I've tried it different ways, what my mentor had us do was put our index and thumb fingers together, and then the rest of them are just kind of held together. So there seems to be a lot more control when doing it this way. I tried to see if I used my hands as a palm, how that would work. Other fingers, I just didn't have the control that I was looking for. We're going to wait for the helicopter to land because I imagine you can hear the helicopter coming in. So continue to breathe. I live right next to a hospital, so the life flight flies in and out quite a bit. Okay. So, get my poem out. Index fingers together. And I'm going to demonstrate, so go ahead and follow along. And then what we'll do is we'll have our fingers with our first finger and thumb together, and then the rest of the fingers kind of just held together. And straight out, palms up. And what you'll do is, through this process, you're going to take one hand, it's going to go up and around and back out. Actually, it could be either way. You can have your palms down if that's easier for you. The other hand around and down. So figure out whichever way is more comfortable. This might be a little easier, not as straining for you. All right, so practice around, and this is clearing away the energies, all the negative from the past, the present. All right, now I will read you my poem, and we will do it together along with the poem. Truth is my identity. My soul is my identity. Thank you, God, Great Spirit, the light of the universe, energy of love, the sacred divine. I am the light of my soul. I am no longer bound by judgment of others. I release all that no longer serves me. I am open to incredible abundance of love and prosperity. I find beauty in being me. I am stepping into my true identity, ready to experience transformation. Let us celebrate. I am the beauty of my soul. My identity is love. I'll read it again. Truth is my identity. My soul is my identity. Thank you, God, Great Spirit, the light of the universe, energy of love, the sacred divine. I am the light of my soul. I am no longer bound by judgment of others. I release all that no longer serves me. I am open to incredible abundance of love and prosperity. I find beauty in being me. I am stepping into my true identity, ready to experience transformation. Let us celebrate. I am the beauty of my soul. My identity is love. I imagine you're feeling the burn in your arms. Feel that negative energy just burn off. And I will go through the poem one more time. Truth is my identity. My soul is my identity. Thank you, God, Great Spirit, the light of the universe, energy of love, the sacred divine. I am the light of my soul. I am no longer bound by judgment of others. I release all that no longer serves me. I am open to incredible abundance of love and prosperity. I find beauty in being me. I am stepping into my true identity, ready to experience transformation. Let us celebrate. I am the beauty of my soul. My identity is love. You may bring your hands together. Stretch your arms up. Shake them. Shake, 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 shake. Relax your arms, hands open. Release and settle into a deep presence of being here right now. Rub your hands together. Your hands on your heart. I'm so glad you're here. Take a couple long, deep breaths. I want you to think about this energy that you've just brought in. Right, releasing of the negative and bringing in this love and abundance and transformation of stepping into who you truly are, stepping into your identity of who you are, not who you've ever been told who you should be or how you should act, but the authentic you, the amazingness that is you. Right, so you're stepping into that energy now that you imagined coming in, releasing, and bringing in a new energy of you.